what was the path you followed to come to Jewel? Because from Florida, Liberty's a long way away.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. I was out of school for 1 year. That was 2 years ago. And when I was out of school, I was playing at a rec center, just like what I usually do when I go back home. It was a Saturday evening. I was playing with some of my friends, and a guy walks in, and everybody said, oh, he plays overseas. Just put him on your team for this game. I was like, all right, fine. So we played. His name was Aaron Shaw, and we played a couple games. We were winning, so I started chit-chatting with him. Told him, hey, I heard you play overseas. Do you have any connections to college? I got 2 years eligibility left. I'm trying to find a place to play. And he said, hey, yeah, I got a couple schools I can contact. And I didn't know. I found out later on that he used to be assistant coach here for a year or two on the JV level over here at William Jewell. And I spoke to him, and he said, make a few phone calls. Made a few phone calls, and Larry Holly contacted him back, say, hey, we might be interested in the point guard, whatever it is. Chris, who's have any film or anything that we can look at? So throughout the whole year, I was filming myself, all my workouts, everything to show schools that I've been working out this whole year, even though I've been out of school. So I put all my stuff on YouTube, and Coach Holly took a look at it, liked what he saw, and set me up a visit in April to come over here for 2 days. And came over here for 2 days in April, played 2 nights, and the rest was history. They offered me a full ride. I told him, Coach Holly told me, go back home, think about it, because I also had other options. I was talking to other schools at the time, and within a couple of weeks, I decided I wanted to go out of the state of Florida. So my dream was always to go out of the state of Florida, out of high school, to play ball. I didn't have the opportunity, so I was like, let me take my talents somewhere else and see how it is, and came over here.
Is Liberty a culture shock for you? I mean, it did take some time.
Yeah, it was the first time I came over here. My mom and dad came with me when I first got here. It was different, It's not that diverse back like how it is back home. But people here are really nice, which was something different, I remember we were at a stoplight, and my mom looked to the right, and the car on the other side, just waved at us. And my mom didn't know what to do, but she waved back. I mean, back home, it's not really like that. I mean, there are people that are nice back home, but it's just like, people here are very welcoming and very nice, and I really appreciate that. So, but yeah, it's not as diverse back home, but overall the people here are very nice, and it was different, but change is always good. So,
tell us a little bit about your folks. What do they do, and you got any brothers and sisters?
No, I'm an only child. My mom, she's a claims adjuster, so she works with workers' comp. When people get injured, she decides how much they should get paid. If they're actually hurt, she doesn't think they're actually hurt, she'll send an investigator to go check up on them. My dad, he works for the government. He's a mailman, so he's been delivering the mail for over 20 years now, I believe. And he works in Miami, and my mom also works in Miami also. And my mom's from Honduras. She came to the States when she was about 6 or 7. My dad's from Cuba. He also came to the States in Miami, both of them, when around 6 or 7. And a little funny story about them. They grew up when they first moved here to Miami. They grew up around the same neighborhood, and they found that out later on in life when they met each other and started talking about their past and stuff like that. So it was kind of a funny story.
You mentioned Aaron Shaw playing overseas, and you've said that you'd like to play overseas. Tell us about that and what the other career plans are for you as you go down the road.
Yeah, Aaron Shaw was a great person in my life. Thank him every single day. I speak to him on the phone. I don't speak to him as much as I want to, but he's up in Wisconsin right now. But when he was in Miami at the time being, we hung out a lot. We worked out a lot whenever we had a chance. He loved me as a person, just my work ethic and all. And I thank him every day. I appreciate everything he did. So I would talk to him also about the overseas life, how it is and that. And he told me, has its ups and downs like in every career, But he says, as long as you keep working at it. And it just depends on how bad you want it, If you really want it bad, then you can be successful in it. If not, then you can do something else in life. But he told me, he gave me pointers and stuff like that, what I need to do and stuff like that. But he feels like I have the ability to do that. So he just, he praises me all the time, and I thank him for everything he's done for me, because I really appreciate everything he's done for me. Besides basketball, like we were saying before, if basketball doesn't work out for me, I would like to maybe become probably a firefighter. I think that field, I kind of like the stuff that's over there. That I took this summer, my next door neighbor, went over there to see how the life of a firefighter was. That whole day being there, spending time with the fellows and stuff like that, I really enjoyed it. So I mean, I wouldn't mind pursuing that field also if basketball doesn't work out on the side.
Someone comes to see you play at Jewel, and they see a real hard-nosed, tough, get after it all the time. You've got a persona on the court, yet around campus you have a reputation of being one of the nicest guys around. How do you divide those two things up? Does it start when you hit the wood?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a quiet person, being an only child. I was always popular, had friends, but when I got back home, nobody would be around, so I always was very quiet. Even when I'm on campus, very quiet. But my mom always said, treat people with respect, always be polite no matter what. And it's just when I get on the court, it's just a different mind frame. You get on the court, it's time to battle, it's time to fight, and my whole mind frame is I'm here to win, and I'm here to do whatever it takes to win. So give it 110% all the time when I get on the court and do my very best no matter what.
Are you a point guard or a shooting guard, or do you want to play post, or because you kind of have had lots of roles on this team?
I mean, my whole life growing up, my height has kind of hurt me a little bit, but if I would be, I'd probably be a 2 guard because of my shooting ability. That's what's got me to where I'm at right now, got me to the college level. Just everything where I've been is because of my shooting level. Like my shooting is my main key and everything. Like, so I mean, if it was down to it, I'll be probably a 2 guard. But I like to play the 1 also because I like to bring the ball down, take control, and control my teammates, let them know where to go and this and that. So I believe being a leader also is very important, and I'm more of a show first leader than actual a vocal. I lead by example and through my hard work and just going all out, showing the younger fellows how to be a leader in that way. So
I read somewhere that in high school you shot like 75% from the floor. Is that accurate?
I'm not sure. It was maybe about like 68% or something like that.
Yeah, but Chris, for a guard, are you kidding me? That's unbelievable.
Yeah. I believe that was my junior year. My junior year in high school, I really had a really good year. Led the county and made threes with 89, I believe. And I shot the ball really well that year, and I was really happy of my statistics and the way I just played and performed every single day. So.
Hey, last thing, coming to Jewel, you probably knew about the Division II transition, but maybe didn't understand there would be no postseason for the Cardinals. So because that's true and because you're a senior, how do you want the year to end? What would be a good ending for you?
I think the most important thing is, getting my teammates, my younger teammates and fellows better every single day, having a winning season, trying to have one of the best winning seasons at William Jewell in school history. And just going out there and finishing my senior year with a bang. And, even though we don't have the postseason, yeah, it sucks, but we do get to play in Las Vegas in this mini little tournament for the other 3 teams that are also in the same position as us. So just to win that would be great, so to finish my senior year. And in the last game of the season, just to finish with a W, that's how I want to remember my senior year. I ended up leaving my college career with a win.